What's up, everybody? Doc Dark 1985. There's levels to this. All right, check this out. So tonight I'm gonna be on the Stadia Dosage news channel. All right, with my boy MM2K and Project Storm. Shout out to you fellas. So check this out. If you guys don't know, MM2K is a person that introduced me to Google Stadia. He gave me a challenge. He wanted me to try it out for 60 days, and then he told me like he would have me back on his podcast to see how I liked it. Well, the 60 days are up. I think we actually went over 60 days, and I owe him the interview, so that's gonna go down tonight. I'll put the link in the description below. This is what I want you guys to do. If you're a hardcore console fan, a hardcore Sony fan, Xbox fan, PC fan, I want you to stop by and just listen to what I have to say from the perspective of someone that never thought console gaming, cloud gaming would be for him. I never in a million years that I think I would actually enjoy cloud gaming. Never, not once. The reason MM2K even hit me up is because he saw a video where I was talking trash about cloud gaming, and something in him was like, yo, let me hit this dude up and see if I could just have him try this and change his mind. So stop by and have your questions in the chat. If you're already a Stadia fan and you already know the truth about Stadia, obviously stop by so you can answer questions that maybe we can't get to, just so that people have the information. That's all I really want. At this point, if cloud gaming is not for you, then it might not be for you. But I want you to have the information. I don't want you to be ignorant like I was. That's truly all I want. With that being said, the topic of this video is options. Is options. Listen, right now we're living in a situation where, as gamers, I truly believe we are winning. There's so many different ways for you to consume your video games that this is great. This is great. These companies are all doing things a little bit differently to try to get your attention. All of them have different features that might cater to you here, this way or another. And the option is you can stick with just one, or you can pick two companies that really cater to what you want, or three companies that really cater to what you want, or just one company that caters to what you want, or one platform that caters to what you want. There's people that play on PC that are fine, not even looking at the Xbox Series X or the PS5. They're okay. They're fine. They're good. They're not even worried about it. There's people that play on the PS5 that are okay, not even looking at the Xbox's way. There's Xbox gamers that are okay, not even looking the PS5 way. You know what I mean? There's people that really value Game Pass. There's people that really value buying games. There's people that really value digital copies. There's people that really value disc-based copies, like physical copies, right? So if you want to get yourself a digital system or a physical system, you can. There's people that value the Series S or the X. You know, there's so many different things. There's people that value cloud gaming via Google Stadia. They don't even have a console. All they have is Google Stadia, and that's how they like to play. To them, that makes sense. There's people that have the Nintendo Switch, and that to them makes sense. So there's so many different ways to game. There's people that are gaming on their phones with via the cloud. So there's so many different options that we have, and that's what we want. At the end of the day, we want options. We don't want these companies to copy each other completely. We don't. We want them to take little things from each other as far as what's going to create better value for us. But if it's all the same, then there's no point to it. There's no point to it. That's why I always say, like, I don't want Sony to become Microsoft, right? Shout out to my dude TK9. I don't want Microsoft to become Sony either. I'm good. I know what I'm gonna get when I get a PS5. I know I'm gonna get that system, and I'm only gonna buy the games that I really want to play, especially at that $70 price point. But Sony hopefully is looking over at Microsoft like, man, how do we compete with Game Pass? Well, Sony, the way you compete with Game Pass is by making sure that when people drop $70 on a video game, it better be worth $70. Microsoft, how do you compete with Sony bangers? Well, either you got to continue to increase the value of Game Pass. That's the only way I see it right now. Because if you turn off Game Pass and start charging $70 for your games, day one games, that's not going to work anymore. Because you've already promised that we're going to get day in day out, games or whatever. So that value still has to be high. You know what I mean? Stadia, how do you compete with Sony and Microsoft? You got to make sure that your service is what it is. You got to make sure that your service is still running flawless, and that cloud gaming, when people are playing on the cloud, it feels as if they're not even playing on the cloud. And then you got to increase the value of what Stadia brings, which we're going to talk about on that podcast tonight. So I'll go ahead and leave the description down there below, but understand that options is good for us. PC gaming, like I to this day, I don't see how if you got a powerful PC, you're losing. If you got a powerful PC, you're sitting pretty. The only thing that you got that you might not have is ease of use, and maybe you're not as comfortable when you're playing games as we are when we're playing on a 43-inch TV, sitting on a couch, sitting on a freaking beanbag chair or wherever it is that you prefer to play, surround sound, whatever, big screen. That might be the only thing. And I know there's a few people that connect their PC to their TV, but I don't think most people play like that. So again, so many different options for us to play. This is good. Options are good. So don't be a loyalist to anything. Don't be closed-minded. Look at all the different options. I know there's people out there that automatically get turned off when they hear the term Stadia or cloud gaming, or get turned off when they hear game services, automatically get turned off when they hear. It's like, listen, don't be closed-minded. You never know if you're gonna like something until you fully try it, and then next thing you know, you might change your mind. It might actually be for you. All right. So again, tonight, Stadia Dosage News at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. MM2K Project Storm. I'm excited to see you guys. All right, Doc Dog 1985. There's levels to this. We out. Peace.